The day I realized I had to protect myself. A hard lesson from my past. Hi everyone, my name is Lily. Today I want to share something deeply personal and unsettling from my past. Not because it's easy to talk about, but because I hope it can help someone else recognize the warning signs I missed. I grew up in a difficult situation. My parents divorced when I was very young, and my mother raised me all by herself. She worked tirelessly to provide for me, taking on multiple jobs, coming home exhausted, but always trying her best. I admired her strength, and from a young age, I tried not to be a burden. I became independent, quiet, and often kept my emotions to myself. By the time I hit puberty, I was curious about love and romance like any teenager. I often imagined what it would be like to be admired, noticed, to have someone understand me. But because of our family struggles, I often felt less than others at school. I didn't have trendy clothes or the latest phone. That made me shy and hesitant around boys, afraid of being judged. Then someone new came into our lives. My mom's new boyfriend. Let's call him Mr. Wong. First, he seemed like a kind man. He was helpful around the house, fixed broken things, brought groceries, and even cooked. He always brought snacks for me and made small talk. I thought he was just being nice. He made my mom smile, and after everything she'd been through, I was genuinely happy she had someone to lean on. But over time I noticed something that didn't feel right. Mr. Wong started talking to me more than felt normal. He'd ask about school, then about my feelings, then about love and relationships. He once told me stories from his youth, romantic stories. And even though he made them sound harmless, they always had a strange undertone. One day, my mom had to go away on a short business trip, and I was left alone with Mr. Wong. That evening, he cooked dinner, poured a bit of wine, and said he was proud of me for doing well in school. At first, it felt like a small celebration, but something in the air shifted. He became more personal. He got too close. He said things that confused me, things that made me uncomfortable, but I didn't know how to react. I was too young, too naive, and caught off guard. What happened that night changed the way I saw the world. I won't go into detail, but I will say this. I was manipulated. He used my trust, my silence, and my confusion. The next morning I felt guilt, shame, and fear I didn't have words for. I kept asking myself, what just happened? Was it my fault? Should I tell my mom? But I stayed silent, terrified of hurting her, terrified she would hate me, or worse, not believe me. I carried that secret for a long time, and it ate away at me. Looking back now, I know it wasn't my fault. I was a child. I was vulnerable. And he crossed a line that should never be crossed. Why am I telling you this? Because too many young people are caught in similar situations and don't know what to do. Sometimes predators don't look like monsters. They look like friends, boyfriends of your parent, family members, teachers, coaches. They act kind and patient at first. But then they start pushing boundaries slowly, in ways that confuse you and make you question your instincts. So here's what I've learned. Trust your gut. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, even slightly, that feeling is valid. You don't owe anyone silence. Speak up. Tell someone. A teacher, counselor, hotline, or trusted adult. Love and attention should never make you feel unsafe. No adult has the right to cross boundaries with you, ever. It took me years to heal and find the courage to speak out. And I'm still healing. But every time I share this story, I take back some power. And maybe, just maybe, I can help someone else avoid what I went through. Thank you for listening. Please remember, protecting yourself is never wrong, and speaking up can save your life. If you've ever been in a situation like mine or know someone who has, don't stay silent. There are people out there who will believe you and help you. Until the next time. Bye.